I just decided that I'd try and pull together all the different experiences that I've had over the years. So I've been very interested in art, but I've also been interested in handmade buildings, and everything that I do here is really drawing from all of that experience. I love everything to do with freedom, and on a lot of different levels, and this to me has got a lot to do with just being your own person, and not having to bow down to other people too much. So behind the plaster in old buildings, they have all of this old Oregon, and usually they throw it out because it's just too messy and too much work to muck around with. And I've been looking at it for quite some time when I was renovating old buildings, and I thought, well, I'll try and put it to use. So what I've tried to do here is design a box which is very lightweight, but at the same time very strong. That it's something simple that I can do, and I can even work out here on the pavement and get fresh air, and say hello to people as they come past, because I like to get to know the people around here. I just feel like I can just do it for hours and hours and watch the world go by at the same time. Well, with the box, I try and keep it as simple as possible. Small hammer, the nails, the saw. I have to also use a square. This square. The main idea of what I'm trying to do is to make these small portable buildings, which, like, that's a concept in itself, and they can be taken apart and reconstructed anywhere else. So I could reconstruct them in another shop or another building if I wanted to, or on the other hand, I could put them together on a property, out of town. And then each building is going to have a function in itself, so that it'll act like a little village, and each building I can do different things that I work on. So one might be wood related, one might be art related. Maybe in the future I might combine that with coffee or something, so that it has a slightly social aspect. I just really like things that are raw and natural, and feel very human. Like I love stone, I love timber. I love things that are handmade and that just look like a sort of extension of us as humans. I don't really like a lot of really modern stuff that's highly manufactured. Yeah. To tell you the truth, I spend a lot of my time cleaning, and not because I'm an obsessive compulsive or anal or anything like that, but I just think like cleaning is a fundamental part of life, and I think that people like to think that what they do is a little bit more special than cleaning, but basically I think we're all just cleaners. Like a high court judge is just a cleaner, really, cleaning up a different kind of mess, or a dentist is just a cleaner. So I spend a lot of my time just going around cleaning, and as I'm cleaning, and I say, okay, that needs a little bit of fixing there, and I fix that. And when I was a teenager, this was the first little building that I built, and it wasn't much bigger than this. This one is mud brick, and it's got sandstock bricks on the floor and a timber line ceiling. I just love the efficiency of a small space. It cost about $30 odd, and it took about a month to build. And once again, from something like that, you get a great sense of freedom and independence, that you can do what you want to do. So some people would look at that and they would think that's macabre, but this acts as like a symbol of strength, and I find it encouraging, because my grandfather, he was a very hard worker, and when I think of that, it gives me the strength to work to work hard. That's the only thing I got. My mother gave that to me from that it was from my grandfather, so that's the only thing that I really have from him. But when I was growing up, he lived with us and I worked with him, so I learned a lot from him. And